All right, welcome everybody. It is November 25th, 2024. Raiders lost again. I guess it's a gentleman's tank. But let's go ahead and get into this press conference. Antonio Pierce, it's on you.
Freddie, I was wondering if you made a determination on quarterback yet. Is it feasible that Aiden can play given that he's missed so many games? And three, if Daniel Jones clears waivers as expected, is he somebody that you guys would be interested in?
Yeah, one, Gardner Mitchell will be out for the season. Two, see if Aiden is good to go. He's been ramping up. And then three, any free agents, anybody to be claimed, that's the third floor. So Telesco and that group is on the head of it, and obviously we'll see where that happens by the end of the day.
Hey, so check this out. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't bring it down, Daniel Jones. Let's not do this. We don't need to go. We don't need to. We don't need this. We don't need Daniel Jones, man. I'm getting tired of just because a free agent or somebody's a free agent or somebody's got released or been released. Then it's let's bring him in. Let's bring him in. No, 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 no. I've seen his work. We've seen his work. What you think he gonna come and do and just light it up? He ain't gonna light it up. Hey, O'Connell's coming back. Let's rock with this. Let's rock with O'Connell, man. Let's just let this season play out as is, man. If you want to bring in the third quarterback, because if you don't feel good about the third stringer, not Ritter, but there's a guy on the practice squad. Dang, his coach, his dad's a coach in the league. But anyway, if you don't feel good about him, then bruh, okay, bring him in. I guess I don't want, but me personally, if you're asking me, I don't want to bring him in. Antonio Pierce, continue.
Going for Aiden, what would you need to see this week to show that he'd be ready on a short week?
Well, these guys are getting in the building late today. We'll have rehab and all that stuff, so it'll be a late day for us. Really won't be able to practice this week. Be walkthroughs for the most part. So just seeing him, able to grip the ball, comfortable, hopefully no pain there, and just being able to be efficient. Put a player out there that's hurting or injured still. That's not in the benefit of the player, our team.
All right, so okay, so if he can't grip the ball, Aiden O'Connell with his finger injury, if he can't grip it, okay, man, let the kids play, man. Let the youngsters play. Forget all of this, man. Don't bring in Daniel Jones. Let the kids play. We are not trying to win anything, are we? Are we really trying to win anything? Let's stop with this. This is a gentleman's tank. Let's just let it play out. Play the young pups, man. Let all of them play. So even with that third string quarterback, I forget his name. Is like I said, his dad is a coach in the league. Put him in. Let him play. Start Ritter, and then play old boy to back him up. Here we go. Here we go. And then man, the running game. McCormick looked kind of cool, and y'all stop giving him the ball, man. This is a gentleman's tank, man. Anyway.
How important is it, AP, when you're talking to an Aiden or any player, understanding they want to play, so you're trying to get truth out of them on how do you really feel?
Yeah, that's tough because that's a good problem we have right now. Because we got a lot of players that want to play through injuries and pain. But I think obviously the quarterback position, you got to be smart. I think with Aiden, his future is much brighter. Looking ahead, young player there. We just got to be smart. So I think the good thing, we have a good relationship, Aiden and myself. He speaks honest to me. I speak honest to him. So I'm sure that conversation will go forward. And then we'll just have to see. And I have to really rely on our doctors and medical staff.
You mentioned with the short week and the not really a full practice schedule available this week. How much more complicated does that make your decision to not be able to have him going through full practices before he would play?
Well, it kind of reminds me of what happened to us last year. Played Minnesota, had a scoreless game, 0-3, and we had a short week going to the Chargers. And there was some conversation about the quarterback position at that time internally. We stuck with Aiden, and we had a short week of practice. Didn't have any reps as well. Just kind of walked through. Didn't really throw the ball that far down the field. I just watched that upstairs. So it's kind of similar in that sense. So the good part is I know Aiden. I understand. I think we all know what it looks like when he's feeling right and that hand is correct and able for him to perform at a level to help us win a game.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, let's be real. Sometimes, what is it? Study long, study wrong, man. Sometimes, hey, man, look, we don't need that much. middle of the season. We're prepared enough. This is it, man. Hey, roll the ball out there and let's see what happens. Hey, man, put him out there. Hey, if he could throw the ball a little bit, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I mean, Minshew, was short this, short that. Wasn't even stretching the field anyway. What's the difference? Okay, so if O'Connell, like, let's just say his finger is still banged up to where he could grip the ball, he could throw it, but maybe he can't throw deep or something. What's the difference? We've been nickel and diming all this time anyway. You know what I'm saying? So what? If he can't go, all right, cool. He can't go. That's not. But listen, man, Ritter, man, run with Ritter. Put Aiden, I don't know, put O'Connell your third quarterback and let Bradley, let him be the second quarterback. Start Ritter, man. Hey, or hell, start Bradley. Start him. What at this point? What does it matter? All I know is I want to see these young pups. Dilalabe, you ran a kick return, man. You made one play. I want to see that some more, man. Take the ball out the end zone some more, man. Give us another spark, man. Don't just make that one play. Hey, I didn't fumble in that one play. So, man, run it again. Give us another one. I see your confidence building. Let's go. Anyway.
To clarify, you haven't made a decision yet. That will come later on in the week after watching.
Yeah, I just need to get some more information from the medical staff. These guys just roll into the building 9, 10 o'clock. They got 2 treatments before I even see them. So I have not made a decision. Yes.
Short sample size for Desmond, but what did he show you yesterday that would give you some confidence that he could play?
Just like the rest of our team, fighting. Want to be out there. When I went up to him right before he went out there, late in that 3-minute mark of the game, he's like, "I got it. I'm good." So the confidence there. He's a guy that's a competitor, wants to compete. Obviously he was dealt a difficult hand. He used to get thrown into the fire with no reps, but he did move the ball down the field. And even at the end of the game, it didn't go our way at the end. The ball's at the 1-yard line, right? Gave us a chance to maybe score, go to onside kick, and you never know what happens in this league.
Do you feel like the team's getting better the last few weeks? What's your sense of that?
I see a lot of young players playing, like what I saw from the running backs, like what I saw from Sincere, Abdul. I thought they did a really good job. I see Big Mike coming along well, offensive line, really good, much better job than running, much better.
Man, that's for real. They were moving furniture. The old line was moving furniture. And that's what I want to see. And also, man, now I'm looking at it. The whole picture, the whole scope of the running game. I don't know if White got vision. That might be a problem. You see McCormick find the holes. You seen Amir Abdullah find some holes. Okay, I'm starting to believe. Okay, Zamir, hey, listen, man, I was giving you the benefit of the doubt. But McCormick comes in doing his thing. Hey, bro, it might be your vision, man. You might not be seeing the hole. I didn't heard some people just say you just like to run up the back of a lineman. Pause. So there's that. But again, I like these young pups, man. Let them play. Let the young ones play. I want to see Dylan Lobbe get some more handoffs. We know what happened that Pittsburgh game where he fumbled on his first official carry. But now it's time. It's time. Let these young dudes run. Dylan Lobbe gave us a spark on that kick return. But I wanted to see him in the backfield. I wanted to see him get some reps in the backfield, even if it was catching a pass out the backfield, running the ball. I wanted to see that. I wanted to see if he's going to hold on to the ball. I want to see the kid redeem himself. Because I ain't going to lie. I was the main one to cut him. I said it. When he fumbled, I said, cut him. Small school kid. I'm not saying he's not an athlete. And respect to him. Okay, so now he gets a little kick return. Hey, okay, maybe is your confidence up? Let's go. So anyway.
Can't really sit there and just really hype it up, but hat for a hat, running downhill, we're physical, just don't have the opportunities that we want. 16 is not the number we want to hit in the running game. Defensively, D-Cam, he'll learn from yesterday. First start and opportunities there. And, Isaiah, there's a lot of young.
Man, I like the fact that D-Cam Richardson, he was getting it handed to him. I liked it. Let me tell you why. Because with these rookies, with any rookie, there's a learning curve about playing in the NFL. But also, I got to take a shot at defensive coordinator Graham. Multiple times I've seen on third down. It was either third down and 10, third down and whatever. It was always man coverage for the most part. And he was blitzing on third 3rd and 10. If it was like over 3rd and 8, he was blitzing and he was in man coverage and it was 1-on-1. So he let the young pups, he let them go out there, defend something. But I was like, okay, help them out and play coverage now on some of those 3rd and 10s because they were calling these man beaters, they were calling these pick routes, and they were just getting open every time. And they were blitzing, and the blitz wasn't getting home. So a little bit is on Graham, but I like the confidence that he showed in these young guys. Like, no, bro, I'm gonna put you on that island because we're bringing 6-7. Hey, you on that island, bro? I need you to guard something. And a lot of times, it wasn't that he was out of position because he was in position to make plays. There was one play they threw down the sideline to where he just didn't turn his head back, but he was there and he called a PI. Man, listen, I know it was ugly, but he was not out of position. And to me, that's a sign of good things to come from this young man. Let's go.
Players, Tyree Wilson the last couple of weeks. So, listen, there's not a lot of positives at 2-9, but you do see a lot of players, playing their asses off and playing hard and fighting to the very end. So that is a positive for our team.
I like that. The positives. Okay, Tyree Wilson. Let's talk about it real quick. All right? He still kind of get off the ball kind of slow, but he's starting to show up. He's starting to make plays. Again, I'm not going to lie. I was calling for his head. But the kid he's starting to make plays. He's starting to get it. I don't know. It's happening. The growth. And I'm not going to lie to you. I'm also one. I've always said we got to give these kids time to develop. These men, time to develop. Sometimes I get impatient. Okay? And I'm quick to throw them out. And I'm wrong for that. Because I'm a hypocrite. I ain't going to lie to you. I'm a hypocrite. One point I want to get rid of you. And then another point I might preach, hey, man, got to give time these rookies time to grow. And we do. Right? So I'm a hypocrite. I'm not even going to lie to you. Anyway, let's go. Let's keep going.
Has Sincere earned more reps by what you saw?
Yeah. He'll get more reps this week.
One of the things you loved about JPJ in the draft was his aggressiveness. But how do you teach a young player that you love for that about how to temper it?
Yeah, he had 2 plays yesterday. One he got called for, one he didn't, and both were very physical, borderline plays, and that's just something we got to understand the temperament. I always look at him. He gives me a thumbs up. He lied to me on that when he said it was on the other player. So we got to talk about that one. But listen, I'm never going to take the aggressiveness away from our players. But being smart, I will. We'll learn from that. We don't want to get backed up. We don't have those 15-yard penalties. But he's fighting, right? We got a guy on the ground. He's fighting for every yard, and he wants to finish off a player. And we're going to finish. But we got to play within the rules of the game. And he'll learn that, and we'll talk about that today. But I am not slowing him down.
Hey, man, check this out, man. JPJ is dirty, and I like it. I like it. I don't care. I'm glad. Don't slow him down, coach. Don't slow him down. Let that dude play. Now, again, you got to play up until the whistle, man. You got to play up until the whistle. We don't need those 15-yarders. I'm with him with that. Sometimes you got to tone it down, man. Let's understand where we're at in the game. But I like how he plays. He was pissing people off yesterday in that Denver Bronco game. Because he was late hitting a little bit. He was cheap shotting. But man, ain't you glad he's on our team? I am.
Speed him up if anything else, legally.
Just to clarify, Gardner has a broken collarbone, right?
Yes, sir.
What did the Broncos do yesterday regarding the defensive hours?
Oh, everything. They put their best player on him, Patrick Surtain, so that was one. We still target Brock, I believe, 10 times or so in the game, but obviously the completions weren't where we wanted him to be. I think he had only 4 receptions, but I thought they did a good job mixing up. Obviously, they put their best player on him. There was a lot of eyes on Brock. They were trying to bang him up, and that's going to happen. But then they opened up the doors for Jacoby. I thought Jacoby had a big day. I thought you saw a breakout game with Trey Tucker, run after catch, just finding ways to get him the football. So that's going to come up, obviously, as we have one of the better players in the league at the tight end position. Teams are going to find ways to take him away. And that creates other opportunities for other players. And our quarterbacks have to throw it to the open players, and those guys have to make those plays.
Ultimate sign of respect. When they put Surtain on Brock Bowers, come on, man. Ultimate sign of respect. That's what's up. And that's cool. That's what's up. But we're going to find ways to get him the ball. We just got to look at it and be honest and say, well, who's throwing them? But we're gonna find ways. I'm not worried about that at all. But that's the ultimate sign of respect, man. Young player, rookie, man. Oh, let me put my best defensive player on him to slow him down. Bruh, come on, man. Come on, man. But don't worry, he gonna figure it out. Don't even worry about it. We gonna figure it out. I'm glad we got Brock. We gonna figure it out.
Strasby's been nominated for the Art Rooney Sportsmanship Award once again. Just when you think about all the players on your roster and what that award represents, why do you think he's most deserving of being nominated or winning?
Yeah, I think Max does everything right, man. He's a professional. He's a pros. First one to build, last one to leave. Great teammate, hard worker, takes no plays off. Everything he does is intentional, and it's with the pride of the Raiders, the Raider way. I mean, he wants to go down as the ultimate Raider, and he's doing that now as a teammate. And again, all the honors that he has coming his way is well deserved.
Hey, man, we can't say nothing more, nothing less about the man. I've never seen somebody work so hard. Oh, Jerry Rice. But that's what it kind of reminds me of. Always in the gym, always working on his craft. It's just like, bruh, I'm trying to be the greatest. Like, he is so obsessed with wanting to be the best at his position, at his craft. Bruh, listen, it takes that type of determination, man, to be great. We're talking about great. A lot of people don't want to be great, man. There's a lot of people just want to get by. Hey, I'm one of them. Okay? I just want to get by. Work ethic, I got cool work ethic. But it's not extreme like Crosby. No, it's not. Hey, I'll be the first to tell you. Hell, I'll be the last to tell you. Hey, man, I'm not going to be the first one in and last one out. I'm going to be more in the middle of the pack. But that's just me. But I'm in there. I'm working too. Maybe not as hard as you, but I put my work in.
You mentioned that Tyree was kind of a case of a guy that needed time on task, just reps and play. You start seeing things slowing down for him, and in a way, that slowing down speeds him up.
I think so. One, what it was talked about last year, right? Him getting off the rock. Well, we haven't talked about that as much anymore. That's gone away. I think the second thing now is his eyes, the transition, right? Because there's so much movement, the flash, these tight ends, jet sweeps, all these motions that he's getting every play. It kind of slows you down. I thought there was really two good examples yesterday where he got that same action that last year he looked lost and he had a play. One was almost for a TFL, and the other one was a tackle. So you can see the improvement with his eyes, looking ahead, getting ahead of the game, understanding how teams are playing and what the concepts that they're running. And then applying that to what we're doing conceptually. So just each and every week he's made a play or two. And sometimes the stat sheet, you want to always have that verification, but there's been so much he's done in the run game and in the passing game, using his length, using his power. Again, I think he's one of those players that's trending up for us. And obviously, as the season goes on, these last 6 games, the more and more we can give him reps, the better we'll be in the future.
He also executed a stunt play, where that's another part of the game that people may overlook a little bit. But is that also a sign of him kind of coming around?
Yeah, just the execution. Again, you told him I'm play at a sack on, correct? Just a little tackle.
Yeah, they run that little stunt. It's funny because sometimes when Tyree comes around the corner, I think he'd be surprised that, oh my God, like I have this open lane to the quarterback. And it's almost like, let me go hit him. Let me go get him.
Working a little stunt game there in the passing game, and really good timing by Adam Butler, him wrapping around. But more importantly, how many times have you seen Tyree kind of free by the quarterback? Finish, right? And we saw him get the quarterback down. Really good job there. So I think just everything we're doing with him, because he's playing DN, playing a little bit of Sam. We movement on inside on third downs. Now he's playing D tackle. A lot goes into that from a learning technical standpoint, and he is improving in that.
How long were you guys sitting on that fake punt play?
Weeks. We had it for weeks now. It's just sometimes you just gotta call it, man. We've been close a couple games, and then just the game flow. I felt like we did have control of the game, both offense and defense. Because we were moving the ball, felt good about it, and after we saw what they did the first time versus our punt team, it was a no-brainer that we were going to call it the next time up.
Yeah, man, that was a good call, man. It was. I was tripping because I was, as I'm watching, I'm like, damn, I didn't want this drive to end. Like I'm like, damn, when we just got the ball back, I didn't want it to end, and all of a sudden, the fake came out. Oh, okay, there's some life. You know what's funny that Coach just spoke on? He was like, man, we've been holding that for a while. And I get it, man, because you do want to call it at the right time, but you don't want to call it so early in the season. You don't want to, tip your hand so early because you might need that, in your back pocket. You know, the season's over, right? So it's like, all right, you know what? We're gonna call it now. Good call, man. I was really excited about that because I didn't see it coming at all. I just thought we were just here we go. Hey, bringing in one of our best players, Cole, come punt that thing, flip the field, throw a dime, a dot to Diablo. Good call, man.
From Diablo, obviously, to make that play.
Listen, we worked on a lot of ball drills. I was a linebacker coach with him, so I was good to see. More importantly, I was proud of AJ Cole. I think that was his first career pass. And
Right.
when I first got here last year, we started talking about fakes and stuff like that. He was not one of the guys that was recommended to throw the ball. Just let him kick it. And there's been some throws in practice where we were questioning it. But yesterday, man, about as good as we can execute the play from top down, to be honest. Those guys did a good job getting lined up and obviously, giving us an opportunity. Let's talk about our special teams, right? Really good job by Dylan, right? We got 10 points from our special teams. We got that big return, got the ball at the 40-yard line. That was a touchdown. Then we get the fake penalty by Diablo. That gave us another field goal. So yesterday, man, we obviously saw we threw the kitchen sink at them, and we're going to continue to do that throughout. We're going to fight for every game and keep trying to win.
There's a lot of good on Dylan's kickoff return, but specifically from his perspective, when you went back and watched it on film, what'd you like about what he did?
Love how he hit the hole. I mean, there was guns blazing, right? He was smoke. He was about all that smoke. Because most times on those plays, you can see you're going to hit it full speed or you're going to get blasted, right? And he wasn't flinching and blink. I just wish he had one more little cut in him, take it back across the grain. But what I was most excited about was the way the team responded. I mean, to see all those guys chase him in the end zone, yeah, I get it was a 50-yard return. But that was his first time touching the ball since the last time he fumbled. And to me, that was very encouraging to see the players respond that way, the way he responded on his first carry since then.
All right.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the kid, man. Like I said earlier, I want to see a little more. I think from that return, you kind of okay, I belong here. You could kind of see like, all right, I wanted to see another return. I wanted him to bring it out again a couple times. There was a couple times I needed a return. They were just like, bruh, do it again. We need a spark. But anyway, man, shout out to Dylan Lave, man.
Ryan's been on the sideline the last couple of games. How much juice does he kind of bring with his energy?
A lot of juice. Sometimes I got to tell him to turn the mic up. But no, we try to do different things, man. Every week has been something new just to keep, guys going, engaged, coaches moving them around in different spots. And Rob brought it to my attention that he thought he could be more helpful on the sideline because he does a hell of a job throughout the week really getting after the players. And he has a unique way of talking to the players and they respond. And having them there, and it's not just to the defense. He's up and down the whole sideline. So very encouraging. Obviously, age doesn't matter with him because he uses every adjective in the book to get guys going, and they respond very well to him. And it's been a very good presence by him on the sideline, and that'll continue.
Hey, that's good, man. Because I was wondering when I saw him on the sideline, I said, man, he from the booth and came back down. Okay, go ahead, keep him on the sideline, man. I don't know if it helps or not, but like you just said, the energy contagious. Man, got people in good spirits, man. They'll play for him. That's good, man. That's what's up.
You talked about the importance of having consistency in personnel and offensive line. With that group, these past couple weeks, where have you seen the most growth?
Communication, attention to details, assignments. You don't see a lot of free runners. We've done a better job of that, getting a hat on a hat. I thought yesterday was probably the best job we did in a limited rep count of really, having gap scheme, inside zone, and getting to the second level. Running backs being decisive, going downhill, finishing our blocks, straining. I think Joe's done an outstanding job the last 2 weeks, and I will say outstanding because of where we were at. You don't see the mistakes that we were having prior, and credit not just to the coaches but to the players who are buying in.
It's kind of a paperwork question, but Aiden will be designated to return to practice.
Yes, sir.
We talked about the turnover in the lineup, and how challenging has it been as a coach to kind of get the new group going every week and them up to speed every week?
The turnover, sir.
How challenging has it been to get a new group of players up to speed every week with all the turnover in the lineup?
Oh, you're talking about the overall roster? Yeah, challenging, but part of the job. Like I said, from day one when I took over, it's been challenging. It's challenging for our team right now with losing 7 straight games, but the opportunity's there. The ones you desire. One thing about these guys, they love one another. They love the game. They're passionate about it. I think hopefully it shows up on film, the effort that they play with. The physicality's picked up over the last couple of weeks. I think they've done a good job of buying in. These younger guys understand that this is their opportunity, right? The last 6 weeks of the season, you don't know how this bad boy gonna go in all season, right? So here's some great opportunities for you to put good film on yourself going forward, right? What does the 2025 Raiders look like? And are you a part of that, right? And there's going to be changes made as it is every year in the offseason for every team. And I think it's important for these guys to put their best foot forward, and really for all our players, myself included, and staff, to show that we're fighting. You know, there's no give and no tanking, none of that BS that's being said. Hell, we're trying to win every game possible. We can win 6 in a row, we'll win 6 in a row. And that's what.
Hey, coach, check this out. You probably ain't not tanking. The players not tanking. Because again, you want to put good stuff on film. This is not about just playing for the Raiders, man. This is an audition for all the other teams, 31, 32 teams. So yeah, you want to put your best foot forward. Get all of that. Or now the organization, that's a different story. They might be doing a gentleman's tank. You know what I'm saying? Look, players, coaches, I don't believe that. I don't believe player coaches tank. I just don't. But the people up top, hey man, I'm gonna need you to start so and so this game. And when you do that, you know, oh, it's kind of, I gotta start so and so. Yeah, you can say it's your call or not. That's neither here or there. But I get it though, coach. Let's go. Win 6 straight? No, I'm not a tanker guy either. But let's not do that.
Antonio, obviously you're more focused on what's going on in the building here for yourself, but when you look at the rest of the division in the AFC West, what are you kind of seeing going on in the division?
They're winning. Quarterback play. Bottom line. Quarterback play. Last night, rookie quarterback, we was bringing the house at him. Very first play of the game, we came after him. At the end of the game, we was coming after him. The kid never flinched, didn't blink. You know, you watch Patrick Mahomes there yesterday, just watching film a little bit earlier today. It's 27-27. He's running the ball, looks like he's going to go out of bounds. Steps up, goes another 20 yards. And then you look at Justin Herbert, right? You see these guys really, the quarterback play with the other 3 teams, to me, is the biggest difference.
Quarterback play. Quarterback play. Amen, right? Amen. Yeah, we all know we were trying to get Jaden Daniel. I get it. For all you Raider fans that believed Aiden O'Connell was the guy. And again, I'm not trying to disrespect him. This is not what I'm trying to do. Again, in my opinion, solid backup. Not a starter. Solid backup. Minshew. Solid back. That's it. That's all these guys are. We need a quarterback. And I'm not talking about let's just, y'all jumped on the O'Connell bandwagon so fast, some of you. And I knew this was going to happen when we let Carr go. I knew this was going to happen. Y'all was going to jump on the first thing. Whatever quarterback we brought in first, y'all going to jump and just go to the supporting 100%. I'm not rooting for none of my starter quarterbacks to lose. I'm not rooting for that. I want them all to be successful. But as far as the future goes and building, I just knew these are Band-Aids. You can't just jump on the first thing smoking, man. You got to look at the play. Look at how they're playing. And you could tell, like, oh yeah, okay, he's cool, can make all the throws. He's not it though. He's not that franchise guy. We're looking for that franchise guy just as well as coaches just talking about. What's the difference? Quarterback play. In the AFC West, quarterback play. Bro, there's some Bo Nix. Look at him, what he's doing as a rookie. Look at what Aiden O'Connell done as a rookie. Nah, bro, you can see it, bro. Like, you can see it. You can see it. You can see, you know who has it. You know who has it. We got a lot of mediocre. No shout out to these dudes. These are professional athletes, man. Like, I know they put in the work and time to get here. But at the end of the day, quarterback play.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So that's that, man. Coach Pierce. Quarterback play, man. I like how that ended. Quarterback play. We need a quarterback. Hey, Shador Sanders, man. I see you. Hey, man. God bless, man. I see you, man. Thank you. Thank you, God. Every time we lose, thank you, God. I see your tweets, bro. We see you out there. Anyway, I guess to the next week. Like, subscribe, comment, man. I'm out.